Hey guys and girls, this is Money Flip here. It's Thursday morning, almost about 7:45 a.m. So I did my research last night and I wanted to wait until the Fed decision was over before I really dug deep back into charts. And I must say, a lot of stuff looks really good as a long. There's also some stuff out there that are shorts as well. So these are stocks that I'm watching over the coming days, looking for good entries. So I'll just run through these real quick and watch for me to get a little bit more in depth and more detailed analysis on the ones that I really want to take a position on or that are prime to get in. Some of these you might be a week or two before they pull back where they need to take an entry. So with that said, I'll jump right in. The first thing I do want to do is go over short stocks. Okay, so I'm going to go with Target first. Yeah, it's already up actually. So on the left, I'm kind of changing up how I show things a bit. On the left, you have a weekly chart. On the right, you're going to have the daily chart. Okay, the weekly chart is the bigger picture, especially for swing trading. So with that said, here we go. So this is Target. As you can see, these are Fibonacci-based moving averages. Okay, so the numbers, basically, we want to pay attention to the 8 and the 21 EMAs. Okay. As you can see, when it gets up into this top range of the moving averages and they get closer together, it starts to fan out again. Alright, and it pulls back, they get tight, and then it fans out again. So I'm watching Target to post me a red day or look like it. So I'd like to see it just, I mean, the more it bounces, the better. Okay, but it's still in a clear downtrend for the long term. So the higher Target goes, the better. I'll be looking for a red close with a lower low following, so that's when I'll start to get in. But for right now, no entry for me on the short side. Who knows? That could be today. So that's Target. The next one, what do I have up? MBLY. MBLY, you can see I had this. I've had this on watch, man, for almost 2 weeks, waiting for it to just crack. It cracked here, bounced back up, and yesterday was the day to get in it. But I don't think it's done yet. So I'll be watching it today. This is one I like to get into right now because it's broken. But I would like for it to bounce back up. But after a day like that, you know, maybe you see a 50% bounce. Who knows? But watch it. But this is one I would start in, you know, small. If you get that bounce that you want, then you can add. But I mean, if you don't get the bounce, then you know, really just. Yeah, it's on you. Sure call. What else? VRX. Old Martin Skrilly or whoever, how you pronounce his name. He was arrested this morning at his house outside in New York by the FBI for securities fraud. Okay. So anyway, this is a chart of VRX. Let me see what it looks like this morning so far. It's dipping down a little bit, so it could be, you know, it might be a short play for a day. But you can see where that thing is rallied, and I kind of stay away from that stuff. But they're good for day trades. And CVS was downgraded. Some of those in chat that follow me know I've played this one a few times. CVS had a great day yesterday, looks like. So it was up. Starting to, I wanted to come on up a little bit more, and then I may short this one as well. Also, Rite Aid missed on earnings, so that may take CVS with it this morning. Right now, nothing. Okay. And looks like that's about it. Another one or another sector for you to watch is the airline sector, because when oil starts to go back up, the airlines are going to come down, period. Just go back and look at the charts. That's mostly what they've done. So with that said, I'm looking at JetBLU. Okay, see how it's already started to dip a little bit, and oil hasn't really been, you know, rallying. It had that one good day, but look what happened to it yesterday. So I really like JetBLU. This is something you might want to sell a credit spread against, or have sort of like a neutral play. But I'm more short on it than I am neutral. So especially if oil bounces. Oil might get a little lower, but I kind of feel like 35 is going to be oil's stopping point. Anyway, that's JetBlue. I like JetBlue for short swing. Maybe sell a credit spread. What else we got? Google. Sorry. Google got back to its 21 EMA. That would have been a prime buying opportunity, going back to hindsight. Okay, but as you can see, that was a nice little support area, and then it's pushing on back up. I like Google and Amazon longer term to push much higher. I think we're going to have a nice little rally into December for the overall market. Netflix. This one I really like long. Okay, this is one of my favorite longs. Netflix has just been running and running and running, pulled back, and it's off to the races. Okay, and one, yeah, pull back to my 30 EMA. Yeah, so I really like the Netflix. This is one I'll probably take a position out into like January, buying some calls or something. Anyway, that's Netflix. Next, LMT, Lockheed Martin. I'm already long this one with a butterfly. My body on my butterfly is 220. I mean, yeah, 220. So I'll take whatever profits I have on that one. So as long as Lockheed Martin doesn't just fade, I'll make a decent little profit on Lockheed Martin. I think I have the 215, 220, 225 call butterfly expires this week. This is one that I still like longer, so I'm going to see how that position plays out, and then I'm going to get another one. Because look at this pattern. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, with a little bit of consolidation, and I feel like she's ready to go. So that's Lockheed Martin. BIDU. This is one I'm going to have on close watch for day trade today. I like BIDU to get back up really over the 200, which is key, but then push that 203 level. That was a previous line, price level line that I had drawn before, and a lot of times I like to keep those, but get over about 201, BIDU has room to get out there. And so as you can see, this consolidation here, that's where BIDU is right now. So I like BIDU long to really just go ahead and go. So BIDU over 201, preferably over 203. I like that one as a long swing. When I say that, I mean, you know, maybe a week or two. Could go a day or two. DLR, Digital Realty Trust. This was brought to my attention by Kevin over at watchhimtrade.com. Kevin pointed this one out, and he called it earlier in the chat, like early in the day, and this thing just busted a serious move. I really like that one. When they put in these type of candles like this, and you know, get back over 2 or 3 days of range, it's pretty much right here at a resistance level. So DLR, get over 73. I think this thing will have legs and can really push. So DLR, I like that one for a long swing. Next, BIIB. BIIB, right here at a nice resistance, so far as this level where it closed yesterday. So BIIB, I like this one over, you know, if it gets over 300 with conviction and holds, man, I like this one to just go on and bust a move to the upside, because a lot of the bios seems like they've kind of picked up a little bit of steam here lately. Yeah, look at IBB. Okay, IBB trying to get out of that consolidation and head back up, and look what happened to IBB back here. Okay, nice damn move. I like this one to push on higher. Let me actually take a quick look at something. Yeah, gonna need to break that 50% retracement. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this line right here. Yeah, I want to see BIIB over about the 343 level. But if it gets a nice push this morning, you know, get in early enough, you still got room to make a few dollars on that one. So let's BIIB. Over 3, what is it? Yeah, I want to see BIIB push. BMY, another good bio. Breakout mode. BMY, right there, set a new all-time, I think that's an all-time high. I'm not going to go back that far right now, but look, at least in 3 weeks, from 31.85, it's doubled. I mean, 3 years. Yeah, it's pretty much doubled. So this one looks like it's in prime breakout mode. Also got a squeeze setting up as well. I really like BMY. CMG. I put CMG on my list for myself. Not one that I'm really like, you know, telling you guys to watch, because I think this thing may have some more volatility in it. But anyway, this is one of my like Friday trades I like. It has an high IV percentile, which is good for selling premium credit. Yeah, this is one I'd maybe sell some puts on. I don't think it's going to fall right now, but you could, you know, you can make dinner money on that. So that's CMG. Already went over JetBlue. Auto stocks, AutoZone. I really like this one. See how it's back down here, so it's got plenty of room to go. Sitting at about 764. Its all-time high is 803, so you got plenty of room on this one. Take a position like a couple of weeks out. That's one I'll definitely be getting into. I just like it down here. Also, O'Reilly, ORLY, got an upgrade this morning, so that may even help things push. And I actually like the O'Reilly chart even more than the AutoZone chart. Both of them are great charts. So, you know, just take your pick. One of them's actually more liquid than the other one. Yeah, that's almost 1 million shares. Yeah, AutoZone is the one that doesn't have good liquidity, but I mean it keeps right on moving. So if you need a little bit more liquidity, I'd go with ORLY. So O'Reilly. IBM. I like the company, but the stock is just horrible. I'm watching IBM over and under 140. If it can get over 140, you might get a push on up to this 50% retracement at 142.45. So it may have a little more gas left in the tank. I personally am going to wait for this one to top out, and then I'll take it short. IBM would have to get over, you know, would have to get on up in this range right here, the 145 range, for me to reverse bias on the stock. That's just my take. So anyway, watch IBM. If you're a shorter, it might be a pretty good one, but you're going to have to wait a few days, see if it tops out around that 140 to 143 level. And the last one that I'm going to show this morning is Foot Locker. Once again, it's retail. I feel like retail is quite weak. Look at this dip on Foot Locker. It's popped back up. Looks like it's ready to come on back down again. This might be a good little buying opportunity. If you start to scale into a position, and you get above, you know, 68, I'd get out of it. So I wouldn't. Yeah, this is one I would scale into just in case you're early. So I like to nibble at positions first to see if I'm right. That way, if I'm wrong and I'm close to where my stop would be, I may start in my position small, and if it holds at that level and comes back down, then I'll start to add more to the position. Okay, so if you get in Foot Locker on the short side, like I said, I'd have 68 as my stop. Actually, 68.28. But watch what it does now. But this one could be a nice little swing short, especially if they start talking bad retail numbers. All right. That's pretty much all I have, guys. Once again, I'm over at watchemtrade.com. Come on over, 15-day free trial. You'll like it. Anyway, good luck. Happy trading. Peace.